When it comes to attractive females in video games, there are people online who go crazy, Puritans who demand censorship because we shouldn't objectify women like that, but these same individuals love it when men are showing a little bit too much skin in them. And now it's time to call out feminist hypocrisy because a new male fan service game has completely exposed them. I have a few different things that I want to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, follow me on social media, and consider supporting through Patreon or via YouTube memberships. So I wanted to start off with this Niche Gamer article. It says Twitter users celebrating attractive male characters in a smartphone game have revealed the hypocrisy of those who complain about attractive female characters. It says the now viral tweet essentially had a person raving about the fan service element in a game where players can tease the male characters. Now, this individual is not the person in question. They are not the one that is a hypocrite. They love games with very attractive characters, lots of fan service titles. They are a content creator, but it's the users in their comment sections who are the extremely massive hypocrites. Now, of course, you guys know, if you enjoy a game, that is great, that is awesome. Even if it's not a game for me, I'm glad that you are enjoying your time, because at the end of the day, we're talking about video games. But unfortunately, there are people out there who like to call others out for what they like. I know I get called out all the time for liking games with fan service and defending games that have a lot of fan service and calling out censorship. There's a lot of people out there who think, you know what, it's just one or two outfits that are being censored, it's not that big of a deal, but it becomes a slippery slope, and it all does matter. It all piles up, and I don't want my entertainment censored. I want to be able to enjoy what I want censorship free, like I'm sure a lot of you do, and that's why it's so important to call out hypocrisy online. It says such service will remind video game enthusiasts of titles such as Criminal Girls, which had a similar punishment minigame. And yeah, that is what we are talking about here. This is a smartphone title that does have a lot of fan service, but it has a punishment system. And over the past few years, there have been a lot of games with punishment systems that have been censored, lots of games that have been unfortunately banned from platforms like Steam. I think that the punishment minigame system is fun, but we've definitely seen developers move away from it. And it says some commenters pointed out how there was almost no complaining about attractive men, despite how often Twitter users whine about attractive females in anime and video games. If this was a title and this tweet went viral and it was a punishment system with female characters, we would see so many individuals, so many Puritans on social media go absolutely crazy and say, oh my god, I can't believe you guys like this. What are you doing? This is objectifying women. What do you think? Women are just objects? I mean, we hear the same arguments over and over, but because this tweet went viral and it's a game with male characters, there's nothing wrong with it. And again, in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with either of these types of content, whether it's a female characters or male characters. It does not matter to me. Neither of them should be censored or called out or criticized, but you know, there are hypocrites online. It says not long ago, many complained about the visual appeal of a new character in Azure Lane. The praise from such individuals is hypocritical, as they often complain about objectification of women in video games, condemn attractive 2D females, and demand they be more realistic. I personally have never seen online demands that a attractive male character who might be showing too much skin be more realistic. I have never seen these people say, oh my god, this male character looks so unrealistic. So why is it awful and ridiculous that female characters occasionally look a little bit too unrealistic? Like, why is that not an issue? Why is that an issue? Why is that not okay? It says this nonsensical complaining has led to the censorship and toning down of many female characters' outfits across several games. And a situation that, is similar to this was actually Criminal Girls. It had a very similar punishment system, and it ended up sadly being censored. Now, this was a situation from years and years ago. 2015, this article came out, but it says NIS America has published a new set of screenshots for Criminal Girls invite only. While the screenshots depict a variety of the game's core mechanics, the most interesting of them all show off the game's training mechanic, which of course is a punishment mechanic, and unfortunately it was censored. It says we've known that Criminal Girls Invite Only was too risque for Western rating boards in its original form and some hilariously regressive moderators, but this is the first time we're seeing the visual censorship. The training mechanic sees the player taking the delinquent girl and punishing her to atone for her sins made in her past life. It's worth noting that all of the girls' voices are removed from the scenes as well, so they did tone that down, they did censor it. It is unfortunate, but yes, now people are not afraid to call out lots of hypocrites on social media, because there are a lot of people in this thread noting this massive hypocrisy, saying things like, I'll be 100% if people find this okay, but bitch about 2D anime big titty women, your argument is invalid. I swear to God, if I hear the over-sexualization thing is only done to women argument again after this, I will find you. I don't want to hear anyone talk about sexualization if they liked this. Now all the people who were virtue signaling against Azure Lane seem to be taking a massive pleasure to this. What happened to, the female gays? What happened to this is for incels? Nobody gets to cry about Azure Lane ever again. Either all eye candy and fan service is okay or it isn't. And in my opinion, it is okay. It's okay if females are eye candy. It's okay if males are eye candy. Let people enjoy what they want. These are fictional characters in fictional worlds doing fictional things. It really should not be that big of a deal if I want to enjoy a fan service title or two. But yes, I love calling out these people's hypocrisy, and of course that is exactly what is happening here with this very new game called What in the Hell is Bad. And this male's fan service game has completely exposed online feminist hypocrisy. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this, make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next videos really soon.